Hello once again, people of Earth, and welcome back to Lost Orbit. I'm having fun with Lost Orbit, or so it would seem. The puzzles are actually complex, and they're good for the brain, and they have smart solutions to them. So, I am quite pleased, you could say. I have seen 2 collectibles and they seem very easy. I'm not even trying to solve the puzzle yet, but I've solved these 2 collectibles. These delectable collectibles. As you could say, you could call them that. What? Yep. There you go, that's 2 of them, but there's 3. There's gonna be a 3rd one. Somewhere. Somewhere over the rainbow. Somewhere way up high. Right here, that's where it is. So get a cube to launch onto there, pretty much. That's not the right button. And then we bring the cube all the way over here. And then, is that it? Is that all I have to do? Is that literally everything I have to do? It is. What easy collectibles. What easy delectable collectibles they have given me. Don't move yet. Do not move. You may move now. And then put another green one because I have to push this button down. Or maybe I'm supposed to do that first. Whoa! Oh wait. Like, my brain is getting confused. So get that on there and then open that door. And then find some way to open that little bitty little door. Down underneath. So now I can probably get up there. And then ball. Do something with ball. Probably make the ball roll in through here and knock against the door. Like it almost is about to do. Except for that cube, that stinky cube. Is that a permanent switch? It is not a permanent switch. But what does it do? It goes all the way up there. And into the wall. And over there for slicky stuff. It makes slicky stuff. Slicky ooey gooey stuff. And with the slicky ooey gooey stuff, I can probably make a cube roll all the way over there. Cubes don't roll, but you know what I mean. You what I know what I mean. I don't know what I mean sometimes. Sometimes I don't. But also sometimes I do. So we have that figured out now. That's not that. I can't push these stinking buttons fast enough. So not that. I want to get this on there. And then that over here. But it won't do. It just simply will not do. That is something, but it is also nothing. I have figured it out. So blue. And then which one? That one. Yeah. And then just swap. So put them both on the same one and then do that. And then do that. And then do that. Yeah! That's how you do it. I have the brain thing to figure it out. I figured it out with my brain thing. So now I can ride that thing over there, even though it looks like I don't need to. But why not? Why not have the... Oh, they're not gonna let me have the fun, are they? Stinking fun haver stealers. Fun stealer havers. They stole my fun, that's what I'm saying. I could have written that cube, but they didn't let me. So that's again all of those taken care of. Oh, would you look at that? That was not there before. That was not there before. What can I do with that now? I can open that door. I can kind of open that door. If I try 100% harder than I tried right there. So, cube up there. Jumpy, jumpy, jumpy bridge. And then, how do I get the goo? What was the goo button? There was a goo button somewhere, wasn't there? I forget where the goo button is. It's here. That's why I forget where it is, because it's a permanent press. It's supposed to be permanent, you stinker. You stinky person. You person who needs to shower. Run into the thing. Ta-da! That's like 5 of 9. 5 cubes of 9. Cube 5s of 9. For the main chamber, at least. Still have to unlock a few things, like whatever goes right here, to unlock that cube. And then there's probably a few other hidden cubes around. So I just did that chamber. Is there another chamber up there? I don't think so. That was just like a secret cube area. Sometimes uploading these videos takes forever, because sometimes they're like 50 gigabytes just about per video. I could make shorter videos, but I don't want to. I want to keep things very casual here. Fans that make that fan go. I want to keep these Let's Plays casual, as if I am Let's Playing a game and not being like a super big conglomerate person. Because I'm not, I'm just one singular little fellow. I'm a little fellow person. Like you, I am a fellow like you. My fellow cello. So I'm looking at things. I'm not just randomly not doing anything. So I can get a cube over here, but oh, wait. Yes. Cube over here, and then blue, and then cube. Ta-da. No, that's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted at all. Would that work? No. So we have a new conundrum. Conundrum. Rum-a-rum, rum-a-rum, rum-a-rum-rum-rum. That doesn't work. We need to weed out the things that don't work, and then leave room for the things that do. Perhaps put a red there, and then I can get behind there and then launch myself over there, perhaps. Let's just see if I can launch myself over there. I can. So that works. We don't need the cube with us, with me, with whoever. We don't need it with anyone. But now we can put the cube over there. We could put it over there anyway, but now we can really put it over there. Oh, what? How did... I think that was a glitch. Like, that was not supposed to happen. If only I could get a cube over there. But what's over here? Is there anything? There is not anything. Not even one thing. There's that over there, but I cannot get over there. It would be a foolish errand to think that I could get over there. But somehow I must be able to. We have we might not need those fans going, but what? 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 Why? Why did you do that? Stinky cubes. And their weird physics. Maybe if I just badger these cubes around long enough, they'll eventually... Oh! Just complete random luck. Complete chance. And now somehow that also got over there. I don't know how this is happening, but I'm okay with it. It's just solving itself. Well. Oh, I can just go under that. Woo! Thanks for the free solve game. I have no idea if that was anywhere near the normal solution. I would probably say not. So get rid of that. And then, because this is here now. Now here now. I can ride this over there, perhaps. Not like that, apparently. Nope. Not like that either. One of these solutions has to be the correct solution that I can use. Perhaps I can just ride my way over there. Who knows? Yep. That was the way. You never know what the way will be until the way takes you there. So now I want a cube on there. I want it on there again. Oh. I guess that was the wrong one. But what I'm thinking of is maybe if these two blow at the same time, then it'll get me up there. So first thing first is I turned those on so I could get up there. And then I did some weird cube magic to get a cube up here that I still don't understand. Cube magic, magic your way. Do your thing, cube magic. Maybe if I respawn it. Somehow it got blown by the fans. Why are those up there? I do not understand this chamber at all. I think that's part of the problem. Is that I don't understand this chamber. But I somehow solved it anyway. Nope, that's not what I want. What? How? How did that happen? Why did that happen? How? This cannot be the solution. There has to be some other solution that's better. Like maybe the cubes are supposed to start up there and then get blown onto there. Yeah, that sounds much better than whatever I had in mind. No. That was too soon. There. That works for that one. But I guess that works for that one too. But what works for this one up here? maybe that. Huh. Get rid of that other green one. And maybe that one, maybe get rid of that one too. No. Bring it down and then replace it. Oh, yeah, that's a solution right there. That's an actual solution. I solved the puzzle after the puzzle solved itself wrongfully. Wrongful puzzle solutions. That's what I should name this video. It's weird that they let you make such weird puzzle solutions. I guess I'm supposed to step on here. What? Oh man. So get rid of that. And then do my magic. My weird magic things. There you go. Ta-da! I have magic in my bones. So, that will send me on to here, and that will send me that away. In theory, in my brain's theory, in theorem. No, no, no! You fool! Why did you do that to me? You were supposed to put me directly onto there. Oh, just about does it. But just about is not actually doing it, is it? So, then, what if it needs to be the further one? That could be it. No, that is not it. Maybe if maybe me pushing buttons on the keyboard is the issue, because I've been trying to like finagle it. So just push nothing. Nope. Nowhere near close enough. If only I could get a cube here. Like have these fans be big enough to push a cube onto here. Maybe if I just walk forward. So turn the fans on, walk forward, get blown by both fans. Oh, almost, almost. We're getting there. I tell you, we're getting there. Maybe if that weren't up there, then it would work better. No, no, no. You fool! Not like that. I'm stress testing. I'm testing my own stress. That's what stress testing should be, is testing your own stress. So let's try this instead. No, 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 no! I need to get blown by those fans. And by that I mean blown over here. Read my inputs, game. Sometimes when I click on a thing and it goes by too quickly, it like doesn't read what I was trying to do. Ah. So it needs to be over here. Just have to redo, recycle, and all that. Also remember the correct mouse inputs. Maybe those fans are messing it up. We've come so far and lost it all, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. Is that, I'm thinking I just can't have those fans blowing at all when I have to get this thing over here. That's... This is frustrating. Very frustrating. That just doesn't do what you want it to do. Finally. Final E. Well, how did I get this in here again? I need to remember before I forget. Wait a minute. What would that do? Oh, nothing good. Nothing good, I assure you. That doesn't do anything. I'm forgetting the solutions. As I solve them, I forget the solutions. So that's not good. How did I get that over there? I guess I just... didn't have this cube on here yet, but... How did I get this cube up here after that? Right, uh-huh. And then that's how you get it over there. If it'll actually do the correct thing. And that's how you get them both blowing at once. But how did I get this over here? To remember the correct button and have to actually aim at it in the way that it wants me to. Apparently that was the way. That was the exact correct way. Maybe somehow jumping from here will get me all the way over there. Okay, so it's based on how close you are to the fans. That's stinky. That's a stinky solution. I don't like that solution. That's like one of the only solutions I don't like from this whole pack of puzzles. This is a poorly designed chamber. I'll just leave it at that. It's a very poorly designed chamber. It messes up in all sorts of ways. So now we have that. So how about that? You can launch something onto there and then launch it even further away. And also I can move it with my mind, and also just this platform that I can sit upon. And once I launch off of there, I can go all the way up there, probably. Probability. Probably. So there's like 3 more chambers. And then 4 more collectibles in the main room. So elevate me downwards. Isn't that odd? Elevators can take you down. That is not elevating, that is de-elevating. 2 thingies. Look at that lens flare. It is like the J.J. Abrams movie. J.J. Abrams made movies with lens flares. So where are they? Up there and where? Where else? Over there. So how do I get there? Not from here, surely. naturally enough. That's how I get here, but what do I do here? What is that? What is it? What did I do? What did I do? What did you do? Give me cube. Jump on cube. See thingy up there, cannot get up there. Wah, cry like baby I do. Jumpy thingy, jumpy. Go on the jumpy. Jump higher with the jumpy. That is not jumping higher with the jumpy, sir. Let me jump higher with the jumpy. Why you not let me jumpy higher? Maybe that is simply not the solution that they want me to achieve. What? What's that doing? Hello? I see a shadow, but I don't see what it goes to. That makes that go over there. But what's do with it? What's a do with it? Ta-da! That's how I get into the big chamber. The big chamber. But how do I get over there? I have perhaps a solution of how to get over there, but not to how to get up there. Not yet. Not yet, at least. That's not it. That's definitely not it. What? Maybe red? Oh, there you go. That works. If it works, we use it. Move. Move your butt. Your booty. Like a pirate. With a booty. I can delete that, thank goodness. They thought of that, the puzzle people did. They did not think of it. And that's better than most puzzles. You would be shockingly surprised and shocked also. So apparently that one just doesn't land us on the platform, but this one, like, does. It not only, like, does, it also just does. Cube. Give me your cube. Collect all bronze collectibles, it says. I got an achievement. You didn't, but I did. So why didn't you get the achievement? Why did you not get the achievement? Could I say that in a lower voice? Why did you not get the achievement? I'm having fun. I don't know if you are. Are you having fun yet? Launch. Launch! And then launch again. That's a lot of what this game has turned into, is launching everywhere. Launching myself, launching other things, launching children into the sun. Sudden dark twist in a puzzle game. Who would have expected it? I like how those fans are going so fast. It looks like that effect that cameras have with fans, where it's like it starts to go backwards, or like has a very choppy frame rate, even though the rest of the video has a clean, smooth frame rate. Cameras interact with things weirdly. That's the moral of the lesson of the story. So what else activated for me? Fan. We have a fan. That's what's activated. So how do I get down there? Perhaps I ride the cube over to that thing and then launch myself into there. And there's a thing up there too. So there's where two of them are. And then we know that the third one is back there. That'll be another cube one, perhaps a slicky cube. Yes, definitely a slicky cube. I could probably get that now if I wanted to. But I might have to get a cube onto here to push this down. Might, but I don't have to. I literally do not have to do that. Except there's that button. I'm pushing the right click. Why aren't you doing anything? I'm aiming at the thing. Sometimes the game just does not do anything. Right, we can do that. And then that. Wah, I don't get magnetized. How dare you suggest that I am not worthy of your magnetism? Am I not attractive enough for you? Magnet person? No, don't come up here. Get over there. It's working its way downtown. You know, like that Carly Rae Jepsen song. Now let me on to you, Cube. Cube. Why are you moving so slowly? I'm not working with cubes like this. I'd rather redo the entire puzzle than work with a super slow cube like this. Come on. See, it can activate. It just chooses not to. It chooses to annoy me. Because the game is sentient. It can read my thoughts and feelings. So this time, do not move super duper slowly. Wait until it's moving that way. Why? Why did you stop entirely? What? What? Hello? Cube? Are you okay? It just had to remember that it has physics. It's alright, everyone. It just had to remember that it is indeed a physical object within a 3D environment. Come on now. Come on now. I see ya. I see ya inching ever closer. You can count the pixels that it's moving. You can count every little pixel on this surface. So that's 3 more. And we know where 2 of them are. At least 2 of them. Because there's 2 in that shaft. That big shaft. And I could probably get at least 1 or 2 of them. What's on the other side? It's nothing. It's just a flipper. It's just a flipping flipper. Perhaps I can get the cube over onto that button. And I can stay here. As a human, as a physical, solid human. Who can stay on things like this. And then I can jump over there somehow. Perhaps with that. But now it's too far away. Might even be 5 far away. Far, far away. But I could, perhaps... No, that's way too long a gap for me to just jump it. That hasn't come down at all. So maybe that's something later on. But right now I need to redo the cube thing again. Because of course I must redo the cube. This is the most redone puzzle in all of puzzling puzzles. Perhaps I can ride the cube over there if I rush. No, 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 that's not gonna work. Teamwork might work, but we don't have a team to work on this teamwork. Get me over there. So there's nothing up there pretty much. And then there's just like no way to get over there unless I have a cube on here, which I can do. Me and my stinky brain. I can have a cube right there. And then I can just ride this one. Where is it? There is it. There it is. There is it. Ta-da! And now I am the flipper master. I'm the burger master of the flipper. The burger flipper. Wah! And then I can get down here. That's one more cube. You, let me onto you. Let me onto you. I'm onto you. I'm onto you. So now we have to redo that again because apparently we did not get enough height. And if we have enough height, perhaps we can get over there. No, no, that is not what I want you to do. But I can just jump on it anyway. Despite you not doing what I want you to do. Let me just get on it from here. Before I put the other green cube over there. I hate that it always flips your camera like that. Every single time it flips your camera right around. Instead of letting you just flip your camera for you. For yourself, I mean. Let me flip my camera for me. So now I go to this end. As far as possible. As far as humanly possible. As a human. Ta-da! And permanent switch. Now we have a way back up here. So that's one more done. I didn't realize I was walking on that thing before. Until it was too late. So, how do we get a cube onto there? Because that's what I feel like I need to do, is get a cube onto there, and then launch all the way over there. I feel like that's the huge end goal. That said, we do not have all of the chambers completed yet, so we do not have all of the puzzle elements. So it would be good to have all of the elements of puzzling before we solve the puzzling puzzle. So let's solve the puzzling puzzles to solve the puzzling puzzle. Only one. Only uno? Only uno? So, this one seems a lot more obvious. Why did... what? Okay. If the game can work, then it seems a lot more obvious. Ta-da! Easy. Easy victory. Easy victory for me, with my brain mind. I solved it instantly. Or did I? Did I now? This opened that one, but what about that one? Of course we can have 2 cubes, which is always nice to have. Place thing. I have to remember the controls. Each time I have to remember the controls, because they're very weird and also odd. Odd and also weird, you could say. So. I don't need... I need both a cube for me to get up there. And for... Now I'm not sure what to do. That gets that over there. I'm working on it. This is one of those deceptively simple puzzles. Like, it looks simple and then it is not simple. So then we put that one down there because we don't need that one to be over there anymore. Ta-da! And then that door will open. See what I mean? It's like you think you know the solution and then it throws you a curveball. That's a nice puzzle. There are lots of nice puzzles in this DLC, except for that one fan one. That one fan one is terrible and awful, and I will never do it again. I'm only slightly joking. It was terrible and it was awful. I might do it again, though. So, two shiny things, I'm pretty sure. One is up here. It up-heres that it is up here. So seems obvious that we just put a cube there, and then let it ride. Let me ride on it, so to say. Oh. Well, I guess it wasn't that simple. I guess the actual solution is to, like, get me to ride on something. Or something. I need to see more of the puzzle before I can solve that, honestly. Or before I can honestly solve that. And also before I can solve it honestly. It did not hit. It did not hit it. So green cube on here, and then we also need a green cube on there. So delete yourself. Delete yourself into space. That's a Portal reference. Or is it? Or is it? It could also be not a Portal reference. Weird, obscure reference. To cool and cool game. Cool and cool. That's like double cool. So perhaps get the fans to blow on it. Well, well. I think there's the other secret up there, but I have to figure out how to get these fans to do what I want them to do. Oh. I just need to, like, get them to blow this up there. At least for now. Perhaps. That was way off. That was completely off. Wayly completely. Way completely. Completely way off. Nope. That's not it. That's not even close to being anything like it. What's behind this door? It's just the jump pad to the end of the puzzle. So solving this is solving the puzzle, pretty much. But what is solving that? How do I get there? It doesn't seem like I could ever possibly actually get up there. But you know games and how tricky they can be. The fans are not blowing there at all. And now it's not even on there. And I can't get over here because of the stinking fans. And there's no way to block the fans. So it feels like I'm stuck, and there's just nothing I can do. Except for trying to get this over there with physics. And physics are very unreliable in this series. In this entire series. So how are the fans on? Can I turn them off? It seems like I can't turn them off. Perhaps that is the wrong question. But what is the correct question? Question me correctly. Seems like I need to get over there somehow, but I can't. I cannot get over there. There's no feasible way to get me over there because I cannot crouch in this game. I can do this, but I cannot crouch with my form, my human form. This is the closest I can get. But perhaps there is another way. Another way. I can get on this side, and the fans can push me against that side of the cube. You probably thought of that 50 minutes ago, didn't you? Before the puzzle even started. Before it started. Well, I thought of it after it started, so haha. What? Sir, you do not shoot far enough. What, Oh, it's just a visual glitch. Don't worry, it's just a visual error. Surely it will be solved sometime in the future. So get rid of you and start you up. Oh. Oh, come on. Well, somehow that lets me solve it. Complete all puzzles, the achievement says. So apparently that was not the right way to get up there. But what is the correct way? Clearly not that. Come on, man. Come on, man. What if I just jump on here? What about that, huh? What about it? That's not it. It has to be on the other side. Because that gets me closer. Get out of here. Why did I have it get all slicky? Because then it could slide across the ground and open that, that's why. I answered my own question with my own answer, you could say. An answer that was given to me by me. So up. Come on. Stay right there. Yeah. So one more cube, at least in this chamber. This chamber. But how? Oh, that's just open. Thank you, game, for opening for me. But how do I do? How do I do that? That is the most impossible thing I have seen so far. I need like a magnet or something to get over there. Maybe there's some weird thing in this chamber I can see. It does not seem so. That makes noise. Odd little detail. It makes actual noise. Someone had to program that in to this visual video game. So there are like 3 layers to this, but I think that's just to have different cubes up there. Or something. I could just stack 4 cubes. How about that? I could just stack 4 cubes, and then that's it, that's all. That's all I would have to do. At first I have to push this button, but then I can just stack 4 cubes on top of each other, and then I can get up there. It is not at all nearly as difficult as you would think it is. So cube, 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 cube. We have found cube 4. We're no longer on cube 2, it is now cube 4. That is if the stack can stay. Then it's cube 4, but right now we're still on cube 2. So that one's already down there. So just don't move from where you are. Perhaps I should make that one a little lower down, so that way it doesn't mess up the stack. Or the stack can just not mess up on its own. That can work too. I'll take that. I'll take that stack. So all puzzles are solved and all gold collectibles have been gotten. It's just one little silver collectible. One little delectable collectible. And of course there's a fan up there now. That makes it all the easier. So just go up there, go all the way down to the fan, then jump. Go up, jump off, and then it should be enough, probably. Or not. That's why it was in the up position. And that won't be enough, that won't be nearly enough. So just start it in the up position and then make it go down. Make it go down. And then I can stay at the bottom until it is ready for me. Ready for the grand finale of DLC 1. There's another DLC. Just in case you thought this was almost over. It's not almost over. Just this one DLC is. Oh, going into the ceiling there. Wah! Ta-da! Just a little bit off the beating path. The beaten path, even. Beating path. Beaten path. Collect all collectibles, it says. I have gotten all the collectibles. I am the delectable collector bull. Collector bull. Yeah. The delectable collector bull. Look at all this basic environment we've gotten ourselves into. This is how the Q.U.B.E remake DLC, or rather Sector 8, also ended. It wasn't a DLC, I didn't have to buy it. It was just there. Goodbye, Cube people. Reach the teleporter, it says. The achievement says. I wonder if the last DLC has any sort of story to it, because that one had no story at all. It was just gameplay. Oh, I hit the quit game button and not the go to menu button. That's stinky that's just a thing that it has. Just right there once the DLC is over. But anyway, next time it's the Aftermath DLC. Goodbye.